Hey guys, welcome to this video. So today I'm going to show you how I like to stretch my canvas and how I've been stretching my canvas over the years. So you grab your frame, you put it on top of your linen or your canvas, and you make sure that on each side you have enough canvas to fold over your stretcher bars. It should pass beyond, so you can staple in on each side. So here I'm laying out and I'm calculating approximately cutting 3 fingers away is the distance. Sorry for my scissors, are very bad. I hope you can find better scissors, but this is what I have. So here I cut one side, I turn over, I then make sure everything fits in nice, fold over, make sure it goes over, calculate my 3 low fingers, and cut with the shitty scissors. And there is the first part. So make sure that your canvas, you are putting the flat side up, and you see those bevels in here. Those are very important so the paint doesn't stick, the gesso doesn't stick. And here we are, ready to staple. So here's my staple gun. You start in the center, and I like to start on the wider side, but you could also start on the thinner side, and you go opposites, center to center. You pull tight here, and you can leverage the frame so it pulls your canvas. Let's see, you go on the long side now, and you can use your fingers. You can pinch with 2 fingers the canvas, and the other fingers you push on your frame, so you're able to keep it steady there. See, I push and bounce my canvas around so it can stretch over. Here I'm realizing I didn't really, somehow my canvas wasn't so in the center of my linen or of my canvas, my frame. So on one side I'm a little short, so it's a little hard, but it's okay, works. So now, after going to the middle, I went off to one side, and you're aiming at the middle. From the middle to the edge, you find that middle, and you rotate around, going always on the right side here. So now that I did all the four sides, I go on the left side, and I like to switch hands. I'm able to do it with both hands. I would recommend you to do it with both hands. So here I start, make sure I stretch my canvas very hard, and go around, left side. You go in a turning around. I found that's the best way. It stretches it all around. So here, last side. Let's see, here we are. So now I go in the middle of the middles, and I do the whole side basically. I go up to the edge pretty close. Switch hands, middle to middle, tap, lift, and you're going again to the other corner. Spin and repeat the process. Middle to middle, lift up your canvas, and when you lift that canvas, it's like touching one edge, the opposite edge, so it helps you stretch it from that opposite edge over. And remember to pinch and push against the wood, and then you can clamp your thumb there so it holds it tight. Go tight to the corner. I believe this is the second to last side. here, there I start from the corner. It's okay, you can work it up in a line, but it's better to start from the middle and go to the edge. I would recommend doing that for a bigger canvas especially. This is, and I'm going over the top staples on this one. You wouldn't have to do as much. Some people don't necessarily do, but I like to have a perfectly stretched canvas. And here we're getting to the edge. On that side, on the small side, there's a lot of staples, but it's okay. For a bigger canvas, you won't get as close, but it's important to understand the triple middle, then middle to edge, and then middle to middle. So now I'm working up my corners. I'm not the most incredible with the corners. I think everyone has their way. You'll figure it out. Basically, what I do is, I push one finger on one edge, and then I do a layover on one. So on the bottom side, you do not see the canvas, but on the side you see it. So once again, I put my thumb there and push over the thumb, basically, and staple. And you can put 2 staples or just 1 staple. So put your finger and then push over and staple. So there it is. You can hear the bouncy side. I like to make it like a little drum, like this. Boom, boom, boom. And that tells you that it's well stretched. So now the next step, of course, is to gesso. I'm using an acrylic gesso, a big brush, and I do a first layer of gessoing. So apply it pretty thick, the first layer. It's going to soak through, so do not worry. Soak it up and make sure you keep any debris out, any impurity. So you can see I work it pretty thick. The first layer is really going to soak through, so don't worry, you can apply it pretty thick. You want it to really seal through that canvas. So here's the first layer done. Now on to the second. Let's see, there it is. Here is the first layer dried. You can still see through, and you can see some spotchiness. It definitely needs another layer. And here I'm sanding down. This was a canvas I did earlier, so it was a little dirty. It's not the original canvas, but you can sand it down to make a better surface. And you apply more paint, your second layer. And I go up and down and horizontal and vertical streaks like that. So here is the canvas after 3 layers. Thanks for watching.